close your eyes for a second. It's January. Single digits outside. Your neighbor just opened their heating bill. $1,100 for 1 month. They're sitting at the kitchen table, staring at it, doing the math they've been dreading all winter. Meanwhile, you're in your barndominium, warm polished floors beneath your feet, the system doing its job silently, invisibly, literally underground. And your energy bill? $97. Total, heat and electricity combined. And there's one hidden cost almost nobody sees coming. We'll get to that in a minute. You're retired, fixed income, and you have not stressed about a utility bill in 3 years. Here's the thing. That is not a fluke. That is not a trick. That is a specific combination of structure and technology that a growing number of smart retirees are building right now. And the traditional housing industry would rather you didn't know about it, because it makes their model look like exactly what it is: expensive, inefficient, and completely unnecessary. In this video, we are going to the full picture, the history behind this technology, and why it failed once before for a completely fixable reason, the real cost breakdown, the floor plan designed specifically for retirement living, and the 30-year math that is going to change the way you think about housing, every dollar of it. Let's go where this began. The science behind geothermal home heating is not new, not even close. In 1852, during the era of gas lighting and horse-drawn carriages, a Scottish physicist named Lord Kelvin outlined the concept of what we now call the heat pump. His idea was simple. Instead of generating heat, you move heat that already exists. But it wasn't built. Not yet. Nearly a century later, in 1948, an engineer named Robert C. Weber accidentally created the first residential ground source heat pump. He tapped into the stable temperature beneath his home and heated it for a fraction of the cost. It worked. Then 1973 changed everything. Almost. During the OPEC oil embargo, energy prices spiked and geothermal surged. Thousands of systems were installed. For a moment, it looked like the future of home heating. And then it collapsed. Not because the technology failed, but because the homes did. Buildings at the time were poorly insulated, full of air leaks, and inefficient by design. Geothermal was a precision system inside the wrong structure. The performance wasn't there. Costs climbed. Confidence disappeared. But here's what changed. In 2026, we finally have the right building. The modern barndominium, sealed tight with spray foam and designed for an airtight thermal envelope, is exactly what geothermal always needed. The idea from 1852, the failure of 1973, now finally working together. And that's how you end up with a $97 energy bill in the middle of winter, the retirement energy crisis. Now let's talk about the problem, because before we go any deeper into the solution, you need to understand exactly what you're up against. The average American retiree spends between $2,400 and $4,800 every year on home energy. Heating, cooling, electricity. That number goes up every year, without exception. Electricity rates in the U.S. have increased by nearly 30% since 2020. Propane is wildly unpredictable. Natural gas moves with geopolitical events you have absolutely zero control over. Here's the cruel irony of retirement. The older your home, the worse its energy efficiency. Most retirees are living in homes built in the 1970s, 80s, or 90s with outdated insulation, aging HVAC systems, and windows that hemorrhage heat year-round. You are paying a premium to condition a house that was never designed to be efficient. Layer on top of that a fixed income, Social Security, a pension if you're fortunate, savings you're drawing down carefully. Every dollar that goes to the utility company is a dollar that does not go toward groceries, healthcare, or time with the people you love. The traditional solution? Downsize to a smaller house. Here's the thing. That just reduces the problem. It does not solve it. You're still on the grid, still at the mercy of annual rate increases, still replacing a failing HVAC system every 12 to 15 years for $8,000 to $14,000. There's a smarter way. But it requires two things working together: the right structure and the right energy system. Why a barndominium changes the equation. A barndominium, a steel or metal post frame home, is not a rural trend. It is a financial strategy. In 2026, traditional stick-built construction costs between $150 and $400 per square foot. A barndominium runs $70 to $160 per square foot, fully finished and move-in ready. On a 2,000 square foot build, that is a potential savings of $160,000 to $300,000 compared to conventional construction. Here's the wild part. That is not a rounding error. That is a retirement fund. Metal does not rot, warp, or attract termites. No repainting every 5 years. No replacing the roof after a hailstorm. A pressure wash occasionally. An annual inspection. That is largely the entire exterior maintenance conversation. For retirees specifically, the single-story design is critically important. No stairs means no falls. Wide hallways accommodate walkers and wheelchairs. You can design for aging in place from day one, which means you may never need to move again. In rural areas, barndominiums frequently qualify for lower property tax assessments, and rural land, where barndos are most common, has been appreciating at 6 to 12% annually in high-growth counties. The barndominium solves the housing cost problem. Now here's what geothermal does to the energy problem. How geothermal HVAC actually works. Let me explain geothermal in plain language. No engineering degree required. Below the frost line, anywhere from 4 to 6 feet underground, the Earth maintains a nearly constant temperature year-round. In most of the continental United States, that temperature stays between 45 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit regardless of what is happening above ground. Blizzard outside, heat dome in July. Below the frost line, it does not move. A geothermal heat pump taps into that stable temperature through a closed loop of buried pipes. In winter, the system draws warmth from the earth and transfers it into your home. In summer, it reverses, pulling heat out of your home and releasing it into the cooler ground below. Here's the wild part. The system is not generating heat. It is moving heat. And moving heat requires dramatically less energy than creating it from scratch. That is why geothermal systems operate at efficiencies of 300 to 500%. For every single unit of electricity you put in, you get 3 to 5 units of heating or cooling back out. No conventional system on the market, no gas furnace, no standard heat pump, no electric baseboard can approach that number. And in a barndominium built with closed cell spray foam, which creates an extraordinarily tight thermal envelope with no air infiltration, that efficiency compounds again. The building holds its temperature the way a thermos holds coffee. The geothermal system barely has to cycle. A lot of HVAC marketing makes bold claims. Here's the thing. Geothermal efficiency is not a marketing claim. It is physics. The math does not change based on who is selling the system. Quick pause. If this is your first time on this channel, we go deep on smart retirement housing strategies, real cost breakdowns, and the design decisions that genuinely change the financial math. Hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss what's coming next. The real numbers. Let's talk honest money, because this is exactly where most videos go deliberately vague. You're getting the full picture. Geothermal installation in 2026 runs between $15,000 and $50,000, with a national average landing around $20,000 to $27,000. Your cost depends on soil type, whether you're running a horizontal or vertical loop, your square footage, and local labor rates. For a 2,000 square foot barndominium, a well-designed system will land between $18,000 and $32,000 installed. On federal incentives, verify current guidance directly with the IRS or qualified tax professional before you budget anything. Tax policy moves faster than the video production cycle, and I will not quote a number I cannot guarantee is accurate by the time you watch this. What I can tell you confidently, state and local programs remain strong. New York offers a 25% state tax credit up to $10,000, plus utility rebates up to $25,000. Colorado's Xcel Energy has offered builder rebates up to $25,000. Maryland and Massachusetts have substantial programs of their own. Check the Desired database, the database of state incentives for renewables and efficiency, for exactly what is available in your area right now. If geothermal saves you $1,800 to $2,400 per year compared to conventional HVAC, a conservative Department of Energy estimate, a $25,000 system pays for itself in roughly 10 to 14 years. Here's the wild part. Indoor heat pump components last 20 to 25 years. The underground loop, more than 50 years. Some properly installed loops have tested past 100 years with no degradation. After year 14, you are in pure savings territory. For decades, run the numbers out 30 years. A retiree spending $3,000 per year on conventional energy, with conservative 3% annual rate increase, spends over $143,000 on energy across that window. A geothermal barndominium owner, including the full system cost, $30,000 to $45,000 total. Nearly $100,000 that stays in your retirement account, your travel budget, your grandchildren's future. And pair that system with a modest solar array on your barndominium's wide metal roof. And some owners are selling electricity back to the grid. The utility company sends them a check. The Honest Tradeoffs. Here's what nobody tells you. Upfront cost. Geothermal is the most expensive HVAC option at installation. Full stop. If you're cash constrained at build time, this is a significant commitment. The good news, barndominium-specific lenders are increasingly offering construction-to-permanent financing that rolls the geothermal system directly into the construction loan. The savings begin working from day one. Soil matters. Not every property is equally suited for a ground loop. Rocky terrain or shallow bedrock can raise costs significantly. Before you commit to anything, get a site assessment from an IGS-HBA certified installer, the International Ground Source Heat Pump Association. This step is not optional. Barndominium financing. Some traditional lenders remain uncomfortable with non-conventional structures. Shop your financing more carefully than you would for a conventional home purchase. Barno-specific loan products are far more available in 2026 than 3 years ago, but this requires research. Insulation is non-negotiable. Running a geothermal system in a poorly insulated barndominium is like driving a precision engine with no body panels. Closed-cell spray foam is the gold standard for metal buildings. Budget for it. It is not optional, and it changes everything. These are real obstacles, entirely solvable. And knowing about them before you break ground means you do not get surprised at the worst possible moment. The floor plan, built for retirement. Let's talk floor plan, because a geothermal barndominium is not just a mechanical system. It is a complete retirement strategy, and the building itself has to be designed for how you actually live. The layout here is 2,000 square feet, single story, pure rectangle, which keeps your framing costs down and simplifies your geothermal loop calculations from day one. You enter directly into an open plan living and kitchen space. No foyer, no wasted square footage. Polished, sealed concrete floors run the full length of the home. They conduct and hold thermal warmth beautifully. A south-facing window wall floods the space with passive solar gain every afternoon, giving your geothermal system a free assist from the sun for several hours each day. The mechanical room sits centrally, housing the heat pump unit and ductless zone distribution. Central placement serves every room efficiently without long duct runs that bleed energy. This is intentional placement, the architectural equivalent of a well-engineered engine room. The primary bedroom runs along the north wall, cooler natural exposure, which most people sleep better in. Wide doorway, zero threshold bathroom entry, deep soaking tub, large format neutral tile throughout, built to the aging-in-place standard from day one. No expensive retrofitting needed 10 years from now. Here's the thing about hallway width. 42 inches minimum throughout the entire footprint. A walker fits. A wheelchair fits. 2 people walking side by side fit. You never feel like you are navigating a corridor. The south-facing covered porch runs the full length of the building, 12 feet deep. Step-free access directly from the main living area. On a barndominium budget, this is a 12-foot slab extension. Minimal cost. Significant impact on daily quality of life. 2,000 square feet. 1 story. No stairs. designed around a mechanical system that costs $97 a month. This is what intentional retirement building looks like when you plan from the foundation up. Who this is for and why 2026. If you're within 5 to 10 years of retirement, own or plan to purchase rural land, and intend to stay in your home for 15 or more years, this combination deserves your serious attention right now. On timing, lumber is up 28% since 2020 and remains volatile. Steel is fixed price at the time of your order, no mid-build surprises. Japandi-inspired minimalist design searches are up 35% year over year, meaning resale demand for clean, intentional homes is actively rising. Construction to permanent financing for barndominiums is more accessible in 2026 than it has ever been, and rural land prices are climbing. The longer you wait, the more your lot costs. Here's the wild part. If you're already retired and facing an aging HVAC system, retrofitting geothermal is possible. And if excavation equipment is already on your property for any reason, run the underground loop infrastructure now. It is exponentially cheaper to install while the earth is already open than to mobilize a separate drilling crew later. The people for whom this makes the strongest financial argument are those who think in decades. The math across a 20 to 30-year horizon is nearly impossible to argue against. Most people spend retirement reacting to financial pressure, cutting here, worrying about rate increases there, hoping energy prices don't spike again this winter. The Geothermal Barndominium is a fundamentally different philosophy, one smart, well-planned investment in your structure and your energy system, and then decades of simply not thinking about it. The earth beneath your feet has maintained a constant temperature for 4.5 billion years. It is not going to change prices on you. It does not have shareholders. It does not respond to geopolitical instability or quarterly earnings reports. It just works every single day, decade after decade. That is the retirement most people do not know is available to them. Now you do. If this video gave you something to think about, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to keep going deeper on smart retirement housing and real cost breakdowns. Drop your biggest question about geothermal or barndominiums right in the comments. I read every one, and your question may become the next video on this channel. Watch this one next. I'll see you there.